Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to a much-needed edition of Best Graphics Cards for the Money. Now, what you guys are going to notice about this list is that it's very AMD heavy. In my opinion, right now, AMD is absolutely annihilating NVIDIA, and this is coming from someone that runs primarily NVIDIA graphics cards in my PC. I've only run an AMD graphics card in my primary PC once in my entire life, so I'm a big NVIDIA fanboy, but I can put my own personal fanboyism aside and just look at it, objectively. And right now, AMD is absolutely annihilating NVIDIA. There's no other way you could, phrase it. These AMD graphics cards, their value is just too high. I did throw in one NVIDIA card into this list, and I'll explain why I did when I get to it. But yeah, let's get right into this with the first graphics card. Starting things off, I went with the Radeon R7 260X from MSI. This is about $100 after a mail-in rebate. Pretty good value, and what's funny is that you get 2 free games from AMD's silver tier of promotion. They have gold, silver, and then they have bronze. Silver's got some pretty nice titles, not the best titles. Gold obviously has the best titles, but the games you can get are actually up to $100 in value, so that's the same cost of the graphics card. The 260X, in my opinion, is the best budget graphics card available right now. Like I said, it's only $100. This is a good buy if you're looking to put something in a pre-built PC. Say you bought something from HP or Dell and you just want to throw a graphics card in there, something like this would do pretty good. Maybe a R7 250X would also fit in that category, but in my opinion the 260X is just a little bit better, just because it's also still incredibly cheap. You're not going to be running games like Battlefield 4 or Metro Last Light maxed out, but even at 1080p, you can run titles like, Witcher 2 at medium settings at 30 FPS, which is pretty good considering, that's about what the current gen consoles, being the PS4 and the Xbox One, it's not that far off from those two consoles, and this is only a $100 graphics card. You're not probably going to be building an entire new PC centric around this GPU, so like I said, this is the kind of graphics card you're going to get that you're going to put in a PC that you bought from HP, from Dell, and a pretty low-end machine, but you just want to run your low-end titles like League, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and even if you do want to do some higher-end game like Witcher 2, like Battlefield 4, stuff like that, this graphics card can still handle it, albeit not the best. Moving on, numerically, obviously, we're going with the Radeon R9 270X. This one's from Sapphire, and it's a 2GB graphics card. This is about $175. Again, really good value. The NVIDIA graphics card that's competing with this is like the 750 Ti. It's actually a bit cheaper than this, but hey, for $20 extra, for the R9 270X, you're getting a whole hell of a lot more performance. This is a great graphics card. I mean, for only $175, you're looking at a really capable GPU that's going to run most titles at 1080p at very high settings. Even games like Battlefield 4, Metro Last Light, Witcher 2, it's going to run fairly well on the 270X. Obviously, you have to turn off anti-aliasing and a couple things like that, but for the most part, this is going to be the kind of graphics card that's going to compete with your next-gen consoles, your PS4s, your Xbox Ones, and it's going to hold up pretty well. Actually, I would say the 270X currently would do a little bit better than what the next-gen consoles are offering, so in my opinion, this is a really great graphics card, and again, you're getting $100 worth of games from AMD's silver tier of games. Again, like I said, for the 260X, that's their mid-tier promotion series. Moving on, numerically, once again, the Radeon R9 280X. Same thing. I really can't say much about that. It's just like the 270X and the 260X, but this is the beefier card. This, at 1080p, is just going to destroy every game. BF4, Witcher 2, Metro Last Light, all of those games annihilated by this. If you're actually going to run games at 1440p, the R9 280X is going to keep up with that as well. Maybe not all titles at max resolution and max settings, but a lot of games like Battlefield 4, you're going to be able to run at high settings at 1440p and still get a solid FPS. And we're talking, 40, 50, maybe even 60 FPS on some titles. But yeah, this is a great graphics card in my opinion. And with this, you're going to get 3 games from AMD's gold tier of games. Now, those games include the gems, things like Witcher 3, I believe Thief is on there, and a couple other titles. I haven't checked it out in a while, but they keep adding games to those offers, and man, it's just a great value. I mean, $300 graphics card, you're getting 3 free games with it. That's a great way to start off your PC library if you are just getting into PC gaming, and this is the graphics card you decide to go with. Now we've come to the sole NVIDIA card on the list. I kind of threw this out for sheer guilt factor, but I went with the MSI GTX 770. Now, this is not as good as the R9 280X as well as far as value is concerned. As far as performance, they seem to perform pretty similarly. Some titles the 770 edges out, some titles the 280X edges out, but the 280X, obviously, you're getting the 3 free games. Now, the 770, you're getting a free copy of Watch Dogs. I just don't think that's as good as what AMD's offering. In my opinion, also, Watch Dogs is a pretty mediocre game. I might get some flack for that, but that's just my opinion. I didn't like that game too much. But I wanted to throw this NVIDIA card on there because, in my opinion, this is the best value-oriented card that NVIDIA has in terms of performance to price. Also, NVIDIA is definitely beating AMD as far as features go for their graphics card. Things like Shadow Play. Shadow Play is a key feature in why NVIDIA, a lot of NVIDIA graphics cards seem to get a lot of more notoriety than AMD graphics card. I think Shadow Play is one of the big reasons for that because so many people are getting into gameplay recording, live streaming. It's got all of that. If you buy this graphics card, you're getting all of that within Shadow Play. And Shadow Play, in my opinion, is the best recording software for any PC, be it Fraps, XSplit. I think Shadow Play crushes all of them. I think Shadow Play is just a killer feature and really can sway someone's opinion from getting an AMD GPU and go with an NVIDIA GPU. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I know a lot of you guys are trying to get into YouTube and live streaming, so an NVIDIA card makes it a lot easier to do that. Obviously, AMD, you can get something like XSplit, but in my opinion, Shadow Play is just so much better than XSplit. And it's free. XSplit, you got to pay $15 every 3 months. Obviously, you can do piracy, but let's not get into that. We're talking legal stuff here. You could pirate games, too, for AMD's promotions, so let's not get into that. But, yeah, that's why I wanted to throw the 770 in there, just because of things like Shadow Play. And Adaptive VSync, I also think is a killer feature. I just wanted to throw the 770 in there for that reason. I don't think those features are enough to outweigh the benefits of the AMD graphics cards, though, as far as the free games go. But that's just my opinion. Some people will see it differently. So, yeah. Finally, for the last graphics card, I went with the Asus R9 290X. It's $550. Obviously, the highest-end graphics card you can get. Just wanted to throw a mention out there to that. Obviously, just for high-end gamers. I think most of you guys know what's up with that. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like this video. Sorry for going on a tangent about that NVIDIA graphics card thing. I just think Shadow Play is just awesome. I mean, for those of you that have NVIDIA cards and have used Shadow Play, man, Fraps and XSplit and all that garbage, DxTory is dead in my eyes because Shadow Play is beautiful. Just crisp gameplay and, small file sizes. Yes, they're relatively big, but smaller than Fraps, and they look great. I just think Shadow Play is a killer feature. Hell, I should retitle this video from Best Graphics Card to my rant on why Shadow Play is awesome. But, yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.